Hey everyone. So for this week's discussion on the risks of having alcohol at sporting events, and specifically it being sold at college stadiums, I would say, in my opinion, the three main risks are um, for liability, safety, and security reasons. So for the first one of liability, um, in a situation where somebody would purchase a certain amount of beers at a game or something, and then um, get intoxicated while at the game, and then happen to drive home and get into some sort of car accident or something that causes injury to someone else, the team or stadium could be liable for a situation like that. Something that happened here, or the Vernie versus Aramark case from 2006, is a situation that happened where Lanzaro already had a few beers before the game and then went in and drank more during the game, and even tipped the beer cart person to get more than the two beer stadium limit, or the stadium limit of two beers. And so he got really drunk at the game, and then he drove home, got into a car accident, blew a .26, and was convicted of vehicular assault and sentenced to a 5 year term. And there was a lawsuit brought up in that case. So for safety reasons, I'm mainly referring to like college football and the whole atmosphere of that, and the culture. There's just a culture in college of binge drinking, and that happens a lot at the tailgates and for college football games. So people will drink at the tailgates and then go into the game, and obviously if there's more alcohol, or if there's more alcohol being sold at the game, people that are already old enough can buy more and consume more, but people who aren't old enough could possibly get it purchased from people that friends that are old enough. But with that comes situations where people get dehydrated, pass out, and possibly just miss the game because they get too drunk. And this happens a lot. According to this article I found, that's titled How College Stadiums Can Curb Binge Drinking," written by Nick Hines. It talks about the situations mainly like in the South during the first few weeks of the season. It happens a lot more than people think, where people will like dehydrate and pass out in the game because of alcohol. So for security reasons, obviously with sports, people get very passionate, especially when it comes to college football and basketball. Obviously with alcohol in the picture, people can get very amped up, and it can cause people to be like rowdy and obnoxious, and because of that, not only like opposing fans can possibly get into fights and stuff, which happens quite a bit, violence and stuff like that, and just other people just not enjoying the game because of drunk, rowdy, obnoxious other fans. Um, I mean, obviously, there's huge college rivalries in football, such as Michigan, Ohio State, and also Alabama, Auburn, and like in basketball with Duke, Kentucky, or Duke, North Carolina, um, IU, Purdue, stuff like that. Um, in college, those rivalry games are heightened, and um, fans can be more hostile because of that. Um, so that basically wraps up what I think about the risks of that are. Um, I would say that alcohol can definitely make game day more fun as long as it's consumed in a moderate amount, and yeah, as long as it's consumed in a moderate amount, and as long as people are careful with it.